Okay, well, about that time. I just want to finish this game and turn the stream off, to be honest. I think everyone is bored of this game. So I'm not super high energy for it anyway. Even tried to convince myself maybe I'd do some grinding off stream and like just straight up didn't really do much. It's a nice joke. Yeah, but you know, you were late too. Sorry. It was just making up for another late where we forgot to mark you late, you know? There's so many, I can't keep track of them. Hi, Blazin'. See how hard this actually is. Thinking it should be kind of shrimple because my party's just over leveled and overpowered, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just kill the boss, you know? The right place, actually. No, it's not. It's the Still Shrine, right? Yeah, I mean, okay, like the only thing I have is the like I can literally warp to go to final dungeon dialogue. I'm like at the point of no return for final dungeon content. There is a lot of endgame content. I am missing 4 espers, 2 of which are considered some of the hardest fights in the game. And I'm missing, like, I want to say... Yeah, I've got probably 10 of the hunts left. But I don't think I really want to do any of that on stream, I've been thinking. Thinking we're just going to finish the game today. Stall for a bit while people file in and then finish the game. Because I'll have other stuff to do, like, starting next week anyway. This is an optional boss I'm doing here. I'm doing this now so that if I do decide to do the post-game content, I at least have the things unlocked. Because there's an area that unlocks once you have 10 espers. Be my 10th. Okay, yeah, I'm a lot stronger than I was the last time I came here, I guess. Yeah, Xenoblade X Definitive Edition is coming out, and there's a Dust Force event I'm playing, and it's just kind of a busy... The end of spring, the second half of spring is always kind of like a busy time for me IRL too, so... Dude, there's just so many enemies here. Yeah, this fight is kind of toxic, honestly. Am I allowed to use quickenings? I am. I don't want him to be using these, actually. I want him to, like, only attack, pretty much. Oh, I forgot. Oh, dude, that's bad. Okay. That's bad. He just wasn't doing anything. What am I doing? There's a better way of doing this. We'll do it this way instead. This fight is hard because you just straight up can't use magic at all. The idea. You can do this. else can I actually do? Have her Phoenix down ready. Have her Phoenix down ready. Have her be ready to antidote as well. I think Chronos tier 2 maybe I need. That was what I wanted to do, actually. I was doing this till I have another autosave. Make sure we get all our buffs here. Doesn't have Reflect on, does he? Yeah. Let's go. Alright, did I get this way? There are just so many skeletons, what the fuck? I'm just getting overwhelmed. Let me try this, actually. I'm curious. he's getting rid of the skeletons now. He's just on skeleton clearing duty here. While Ash kills the, There's too many skeletons. This is kind of working, except for the part where Ash died. Okay, yikes, that was close. Alright, that's actually 4 of the level 3, so this would be a good chance to get the hardest thickening. I forget what they're called, the hardest combo.
Relieve.
Getting kind of bad RNG and having to reroll a lot. Alright, that's 2 level 2s. Dude, I got so screwed by RNG. Not going to be a great result, I think. Oh, that's actually a decent one. I guess it's the level 3s really carrying here. Come on. Dude, no, come on, I'm so close. It just keeps casting, like, party-wide debuffs while I can't do anything. Like, it casts, like... This fight is no fun, bro. He stopped during my Phoenix down, too, like... Wait, he ran out of skeletons, though. He actually just straight up ran out of skeletons, I think. That's kind of fucked up, isn't it? Dying before Monday. I mean, this boss is dog. Where you gonna... Hi, Mitesh. We are suffering here. We get some heavy storms tonight, I gotta be careful. Craft all the buffs. There's a lot of menuing. There's a lot of menuing for the way I'm doing this, unfortunately. Is he still... Oh, did I forget to switch him? Ugh. I have to switch this one, sorry. This. There we go. Bitch, you died. What? They died so fast! Wait, oh, did I not autosave with this? No, I did. Okay. Are we picking up Death Stranding 2? I mean, I definitely want to play it. The issue I have is that, like, so many games I play right now are just, like, zero chatters except for Chitando for the duration. Like, I don't really have anyone to talk to when I play a lot of these games. This attack is dog, dude. Like, he just starts wiping my party with this shit. This piercing Graviga. All my buffs have worn out, and he just starts piercing everything. It's optional. I don't know if I'd call it a super boss. It's like the same level as the final boss. The only reason this is so hard is because he stops you from using magic. Entirely. son of a fucking, he just used it at like the worst possible time. Okay, thank fuck. Any real Salino fans? All real Salino fans have already pre-ordered their copy of Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, actually. Any real Salino fans in chat? Alright, I kind of had to abuse the party system a little bit here. Okay, so with this, I can actually access every area in the game. For what it's worth. So we could like see any of like the optional final super bosses if we wanted to. But truth be told, I kind of don't really want to. I've averaged 2 viewers for the duration of this game, like the last 5 streams or so, and I just don't really care anymore. Hope you understand. And next Saturday, Xenoblade will be out, and I won't want to play this anyway, you know? So... I think I'm going to make a, like, point of no return save. Now we're just gonna go do the final area. Let's just finish the game. I think it's gonna be very easy to, like, I think this is just a cutscene watching stream pretty much. Time to fight God. Yeah, kind of. They're awakening Bahamut. That's a cool fight usually in a Final Fantasy game, you know? We love Bahamut. Any ff12 Bahamut enjoyers? No. No? Saying me no? No. The answer is yes. You love the Bahamut fight. Oh, this one's useless. Those are pretty good, actually. Battle and Shear, those are both pretty good. Worth getting. That's pretty good too, but probably not worth. Not worth. And not really worth. Oh shit. Oh shit. Actually pretty good. Actually pretty good. I'd probably do this if, I'll probably do this actually. That's like the best way of not needing to switch someone out to cast haste, which is like the one buff I don't cast usually. Assuming I ever play this game after today, which is a big assumption, to be frank. Like over here, right? Oh, right, I'm supposed to go to my airship, I forgot. I could just, like, tell my airship to fly there. I'll have to use these goobers. Have to go to the airship port. Yeah, unfortunately, Hastega is in one of the higher level areas of the game. I'd have to do a lot of running today to get it. I'm not gonna bother. But if I could make my party even stronger for this next part. There we go, point of no return. Let's do it.
This wind, what could it be?
A tornado? Tornado? It's headed straight for us!
Oh, it's me tonight.
We probably need to go this way!
Make your target the Resistance heavy cruiser.
Our dear Cid, slain by his son.
Not exactly, but
A common tale of late.
Firing solution complete. Sighting is good.
Release valves open. The nether sites are critical.
Auxiliary show clear.
Put an end to this. They have already surrendered.
Let us make of this an offering. One he might see even now. Vena, what say you?
Oh, but knocking here to
The main
Bane.
battery
I
stands
see.
ready.
Interesting.
I beg you.
He's begging. Wait, has Larsa actually achieved anything? Like, I know he talked a lot and he's been pretty nice to Ash, but like, has he actually succeeded at anything? I feel like this kid has like done nothing except fail the entire game.
Why this?
Once they see that there can be no surrender, the resistance must
They
needs
took
come
this,
out
they
of
took a
the
lot of
walls.
things from Star Wars, okay? Mia and
We will
Jatanda have been
answer
going on
attack
about
head-on
it.
and destroy them before the eyes of all Rabanasta.
If you do this, the people will only grow to hate you the more.
And should I pardon them, they will only.
But if
rise
you
up
think about when
against
this game came out, right, like the prequel trilogy
I do
was
not
kind of
believe they
cool.
would. In cooperation.
If not for no other reason than like it was actually really pushing like the
mistaken.
CGI forward, you know?
You were wrong, brother.
Like the highest budget, highest effort CGI and stuff. Like big
And if
CGI
I
set
am?
pieces.
You had best find the strength you need to correct me then.
Ship sighted ahead! A score more! The resistance fleet, my lord!
The 2006? And still.
Hear this!
What else had CGI that high effort around then
Today
besides like
we
Lord of the
write the
Rings and
first
parts of the
page of a
Caribbean
new history.
movies?
Our history. Each of you must play his part. Put down this rebellion. For Arcadia, we fight!
For Arcadia!
Honestly, parts of the Caribbean CGI has aged really well too. A lot of the stuff from like the early 2000s aged really well. A lot of stuff from like just before that aged super poorly. It was like an inflection point where they made things that you can actually just stand to look at on its own. Fucking The Mummy 2 with Dwayne The Rock Johnson and horrible Scorpion CGI. That was his first movie role too, I think. So like that, you know, if you ever think he's too everywhere, that's why. The stupid Scorpion CGI, blame them. Scorpion CGI animators did this to us. They're the reason we had to see the Red One commercials. Are we watching a movie? I mean, yes. The final battle, Mitesh. You gotta do the cinematic set pieces for your PlayStation 2 next-gen console.
We have a clean line.
Prepare the second volley. Be quick.
Yeah, we did. Remember the Pope goes crazy and attacks and declares war on everyone? Like the Titans fighting and stuff in the background while you run around.
Carrier Galifal, she's lost.
It is quite long and like a lot of it's kind of boring.
Unknown ship from abaft.
And the best parts of it are really good, obviously, but a lot of it's boring compared to the other Xenoblade
Uncle, it
games.
is I. I'm crossing to the Bahamut to stop Bane.
What are you saying? You are too rash. Your duties come after the battle is over.
If we allow them to destroy us here, there will be no after. You must assist our charge.
Stop! You must pull back. Stop the storm.
Hold it. I mean,
Wait! This is Larsa Solidor. I'm going in with her, so we're fine. I got the princess covered.
Larsa? I thought he was on Vane's ship.
Larsa Solidor? So you hold him as a hostage?
No, Uncle. He will fight with us against Vane. Leave it to us.
Didn't they just show him on Vane's ship? Like, where is he? Did he, like, leave the ship?
Understood. Our fate is in your hands.
I don't understand. Like, I'm not surprised that he's on our side, but...
I got the princess covered.
Lars would say that.
Oh, he's imitating Larsa's voice. I see.
We'll pick our moment and make our move.
He's smart. I mean, it's not actually a hard map, it's just the camera is bad. The map itself is actually very easy to play slowly, in my opinion. Yeah, it's long, but like, it's really hard to mess up.
Quite the welcome. Careful.
One follows.
Ah, you want to dance? Then let's dance.
A new partner.
It's not easy being this popular, you know?
Whoa. This is just like Star Wars, damn. Got the dogfights.
There it is. Come on. Come on.
Alright, let's do it. Only slightly overleveled. It should still be challenging, right? Clueless.
I saw something of the like on our way in here. Right above our heads.
We need not fight all the Empire to win. If we can get to Vane, we can put an end to this war.
Let's get going then. Find Vane wherever
So this is the most political Final Fantasy game, right? As in, like, we've reached the end of the game and our enemy is still the king of an actual place, like a literal nation. You know, that's not normal for a Final Fantasy game. Usually I'd be fighting God right about now or something, but... I'm fighting, like, a dude. Still. Now, I'm not fighting a crazy witch, I'm not fighting a mad court jester. Fighting the king of a place. Weird, you know? There's a lot of goobers here. You know, a nice haste buff, dipshit. I'm trying to think, right? By the end of Final Fantasy X, you're fighting God. The end of FF9, you're basically fighting godlike forces. The end of FF4, you're fighting evil God. And of FF16, you're fighting evil God. Yeah, I mean, like, we're fighting a dude. Just fighting like a politician. I mean, maybe the politician is gonna summon God, but like, you know, as far as we know, we're fighting God.
Is this their worst?
Cutie. Well, Unalesca isn't the final boss of FF10 now. The final bosses of FF10 are like big burly men, where you can.
The Resistance fights their battle well. We dare not fail them. We dare not falter.
Stop worrying. We just have to clean up here, and then Ash will be the queen.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to believe. I can't even imagine trying to rule a whole kingdom.
A queen might always run away with the help of a sky pirate looking to raise his bounty a peg. I doubt our queen would need the help of any sky pirates.
Do you really think me as strong as all that?
Who said anything about strong?
Yeah, I mean, I think they touched up a lot of things, but they didn't
friends.
touch up the voice lines, it sounds like. They still sound kind of like they have PS2 compression. Which, to be fair, hasn't aged that poorly, but still. Dude, it's a ball. Well, that's bad. Don't have anyone who immunes disable. I have to put that back. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Hello? My mouse just did something weird. Laptop touchpad mouse is a little fucky right now. I'm not exactly that surprised. I don't know if I need a new laptop or not. I mean, I guess I need one soonish. Trying to spend my money mostly on things that, like, need maintenance, like house things or car things. Do these enemies just endlessly spawn or something? Uh-oh, puzzles.
So you have lived.
Uh-oh.
I am Judge Magister.
I actually did think he was dead.
Even in disgrace.
Maybe that's the other
Just
judge.
reward for aiding the Empire that destroyed my homeland.
Gabranth, do not blame yourself anymore.
You confound me, brother. You failed Landis. You failed Damaska. All you were to protect.
There's a bunch of these
Yet
masked
you still
tubers
hold
with
on to
voice
your
changers
honor.
on.
How?
I had someone more important to defend. And defender I have. How is it that you have survived? Is it not because you defend Lord Larsa?
Silence! All was stripped from me. Only hatred for the brother who fled our homeland remains mine. Tell me, why do you forsake that which you must hold most precious?
I do as I must, brother. Or is that not answer enough?
Alright. Yeah, so I might be a little strong for the final boss sequence.
Long have I walked in hatred's company. As long as I can curse your name, I shall not be defeated.
I'm not like, I didn't really like grind levels though, is the thing, right? Like I just found the strong weapons and spells and unlocked them. I only did like one optional endgame area and it was like, I only did it because I thought I was going to get something specific. He's attacking a lot, oh no.
Your life ends at my blade.
He's morbing. He morbed.
Have you your fill of this?
I would ask you the same. Let this end. Noah.
Noah, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 reference. Do you guys know that all true Sauna fans are buying Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition on the Switch out next week?
Then live. And reclaim it.
I don't remember that emote.
I bid you welcome to my
Was this it? Is this really the whole area?
I must apologize.
It really is just the
for
final
my
boss gauntlet?
delay in welcoming you aboard my ship. Permit me to ask, who are you?
Who?
An angel of vengeance? Or perchance a saint of salvation?
I am simply myself. No more and no less. And I want only to be free.
Such a woman is not fit to bear the burden of rule. Weep for Dalmasca, for she is lost.
Why are they readying fisticuffs? You gonna fist fight this guy? You gonna fight in the parking lot for the kingdom?
Must rule, yet lacks the power.
No.
No?
No, brother. I will not. Though I lack your power, I will still persist.
If the game gives me him as a guest party member, it'd be really funny because I just don't need another healer. Like, it'd just be overkill, you know? My white mage is extremely fucking buff.
Lord Larsa.
Is he actually gonna help? Oh, he is. Okay, well... Holy damage. Holy damage!
Your lives are forfeit, and
This
your
sword was
insurgents
in
with
the
them.
dungeon, story dungeon, by the way.
No order. For good and all, I shall bring your futile attempts at rebellion to an end.
Look, Larsa's helping.
Those who would oppose me, but show them death.
Dude, he's morbing. Look, he did a bunch of damage. But he did combo. Doing a Uni 2 expert combo.
Will fall.
Just think this could have been Blazen's Uni 2 stream instead, but he was late. Maybe I was gonna boot the game up and then... Never happened. Alright, he's dead. We win. GG.
Lord brother! Larsa!
Still waiting for the 4 people lobby. No, not Larsa. He was so useful. Natasha SF6. He's waiting to see if Mike can win a tournament. Meta slave, yeah. Oh no, he's morbing! Uh-oh. He's morbing like Yakuza style, like he's got a wide back now.
Manufactured nethicite.
Yeah, it's like a Dark Souls boss. Oh shit, he's got unlimited blade works too. The Pope.
Behold the power left me by our fallen friend.
How is this guy still alive, by the way? Like, I've destroyed his ass twice.
Gabranth, you will defend my brother. He will have much need in the hell to follow.
Yes, I will defend Lord Larsa.
The hound strays. Treason bears a price.
See, what's weird is that, like, he came off as, like, the most reasonable, like, ruler he could possibly be. You can... There is an auto combo, but it's only on one button instead of all 3 of them for Uni. It's only on A. Which I think is better. Although I don't really like. If you're mashing your links and you get an auto combo that's not what you want, I kind of feel like you deserve to be punished for mashing your links. You know.
We are their puppets no more. The freedom for which we
I like the idea of people getting punished for mashing their links. Just learn the link, you coward. Being able to turn it off would be nice too. It's kind of shitty that you can't turn it off. Dude, Dude, lasers. How am I meant to survive this? Yeah, I don't get auto combos by mistake either, really. He's immune to magic, guys. I don't know, how am I gonna win this fight? Whoa. Dude, what the fuck? Not even using my limit break. It takes so long to get good damage from my limit break. But he used it. You see, he just used limit break. They don't do more damage. Well, they do and they don't. Limit breaks pierce enemy defense.
Even a stray has pride.
Every enemy gets every boss gets an insane defense buff when they're below a certain HP threshold, and the limit break pierces that. But issue is that in order to gain damage on your limit break, you have to watch extra cutscenes, and it's RNG. Like, I haven't been using it unless I need to. Because it takes a long time, and it's RNG if you can even do it in the first place. Damn, he's good. Larsa did something useful. Mon is gonna do something useful. Wow, all the useless characters are doing things. Not getting carried by Pinello and Ash anymore. Into the reactor like Palpatine. True, true. Or is the actual what do you mean? That's the final boss. He morphed. Did you not see how many times he morphed? How can he not be the final boss?
He is a good master.
I was like, later, loser. Should we really be letting him do this? Seems like such a bad idea, you know?
I have failed us both. I am no Dynast King. You must find another. One who might realize your ambitions.
This is so Chained Echoes, though. I guarantee you.
Fulfilled beyond your knowing.
I guarantee you the death of Chained Echoes played this game.
Age of Stones complete.
He stones.
From the Undying Ones, the world is freed. You shall not tread this path alone. Together we go. Come.
Uh-oh. I really feel like you shouldn't have let him do this. I get Gabrontha's dead and like everyone's emotional, but like, you know he's alive, right? You don't have to let him do this. I guess Vana stopped him actually, right?
Won't Sid be eager to learn what has happened here? History begins anew.
Look at this block animation. Wow, he's strong. Yeah, I guess now we can fight God. Uh-oh, that's not good. He's turning into a Mechon from Xenoblade Chronicles. No, he's actually just straight up turning into Bahamut. That's actually kind of sick. Just morph yourself into Bahamut, cast Terra Flare. You know, it's unfortunate that my plan for this is still hit it with sword really hard. Oh, fuck. Really? I'm gonna have Ash focus on, buffs for now, I think. My buffs expired. Mega Flare! Dude, he's casting Mega Flare! Guys? Alright. He's piercing my magic defense now. That's bad, probably. He's enraging now. That's bad, probably. He's buffing now. That's bad, probably. Oh, okay, that's actually bad. The immune to physical damage part is bad. I kind of just have to eat shit and wait. I think. He's piercing the heavens. Wait, that's just Monado Buster. Hold on. he's just using the Monado. How did Pinello get hit? Penelo getting hit by? You just shooting her straight up? Just shooting them? Lasers? Maybe. I can't tell actually. I think he's just shooting her straight up, you know? He does so much damage actually. Please become unimmune to physical damage eventually. Okay, thank you. Perfect! No, not again! Dude, he's just stalling! Look at him, he's just stalling. Also, he casts this right when Bosch actually doesn't have a bubble on, which is like the only real way I feel super in danger. Just use magic. He casts perfect defense, which makes him immune to both. Do you not read? Do you not read the raid charts or whatever they're called? Piercing Dispelga. Okay, that's bad. Penelo is actually fucked. I have to do this, I think, where's my... I'm gonna elixir Penelo. Not saving my elixir for Final Fantasy 13. I think what's happening is that she's the only one drawing aggro. Okay, this is bad. Alright, I got my party back. He keeps piercing my buffs. Keeps ruining my buffs. He does so much damage when he doesn't have the, I don't have fucking, shit on. I don't have my buffs on. Like, removing the debuffs hurts a lot, actually. Okay, like, fuck. Games these days are all good. Yeah, Dispelga hurts. Like, that's actually the one thing that, like, really, truly counters what I've been doing. where I maybe should have used some debuffs on him early on if I was like planning this fight out from the start. But it like debuffed his magic power a bit. So I actually have the attack that does that, and I probably could get away with like stalling for a bit with Vaughn while that happens. I don't know if he recovers it when he like phase changes, but I could have made it so he couldn't one-shot people after clearing my buffs. Yeah, GG. That's it. That's Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. Fist bumps all around. Looks like everything turned out okay. Etc., etc. Yeah, that was a kind of a cool fight. It was at least challenging, like I had to actually think a bit. It was challenging but not like super toxic. Took a bit to load that cutscene, didn't it?
Well, can we fly?
No fuel goes to the Glossair engine.
Not the Glossair engines! No!
Right. Fran, with me.
Look! Bahamut's Glossair rings are stopping!
I feel like if this thing falls, it's bad, right? I feel like we don't want people to be underneath this thing when it falls.
You take off, understood? You can fly her, Vaughn. Just do it like I told you.
Don't worry.
Penelo, watch for interference from Bahamut's.
Penelo's doing it.
Strauss, a fickle girl. You keep her working for us.
I'll see what I can do.
We do want that? You want everyone in this game to die? Even the bunny girls?
Bosh, look after Lasso, will you?
Think of all the bunny girls down there. Yeah, I think the bunny girls are gonna die if this fortress falls, Koryuka.
I understand.
There'll be no more Nagels in this universe.
The Lord Lasso.
It's gonna turn into a PS1 turn-based game where everyone's just kind of looks like a goober.
Vaughn, the power's back. We can go.
God is truly evil in this game.
Grab onto something.
Sir, it's the Stroll. She's left Bahamut. She's moving away.
The Stroll. They made it. At last. The Bahamut has fallen. The final test is upon us. The judges shall rule us no more. Main cannon on the Alexander.
That's like a famous bit, you know. There's a bit in the movie where it's just like two characters debating for like 5 minutes on whether or not it was okay to kill all like the janitors on the Death Star by blowing it up.
The battle is over.
Think about that. Like, imagine being the guy who cleans the bathrooms on the Death Star.
Her Royal Majesty.
Imagine being like the maintenance guy who just like does IT.
Died with honor in battle. The Imperial fleet is now under my command.
Sir, your orders, sir.
Yes, Vayne morbed into Bahamut and
Thank the gods you live.
I had to fight him while he was morbed into Bahamut.
Please stand down your attack. The war is over.
It was actually a difficult fight though, like the fight was actually worth watching. Mostly because you can cast Dispelga, which removes all my buffs, which was the reason why I was so powerful. Was I had like 5 buffs stacked. You would just remove them all and then cast piercing magic damage that pierced my magic defense.
Look, Vaughn, the Bahamut.
You kind of cheated.
message from the Alexander.
Take it.
Sir.
This is Judge Zargabath, captain of the Alexander, flagship of the 12th Damascan Fleet of the Arcadian Army. I address all ships in Rabanaster's airspace. The Bahamut must not be allowed to fall on the city of Rabanaster. We are preparing to ram her. Do not interfere.
Madness.
Should she fall, the paling will not hold, and all Rabanaster will be obliterated. All ships, concentrate your fire on the Alexander's remains once Bahamut
Wow,
is
they're
clear.
sacrificing themselves.
I think it's a little early to be throwing away our lives just yet.
Balthier? Wait! Balthier, where are you?
Balthier, what's he doing? He's fixing the ship. what a Chad.
What does he think he's doing? Balthier!
Marquis, stop that fool judge on the Alexander for me, would you? Just getting somewhere with these glossair rings. Almost done. Don't want him ramming me before I fix them, do we?
Balthier, do you understand exactly what it is you're doing?
Princess, no need to worry. I hope you haven't forgotten my role in this little story. I'm the leading man. You know what they say about the leading man? He never dies.
Oh, okay, he's just not gonna die. Just don't die.
Let's fly! Fran, power to the glossair rings. Fran?
Wait, Fran, no!
I have to do everything around here.
What the fuck?
Listen to me,
Okay, I guess she's okay. He doesn't sound very concerned.
Please, Balthier. Come back.
I'd say you're in more of a supporting role.
Fran, please. Vaughn, the Strahl's in your hands. You'd better take care of her, you hear? If there's one scratch on her when I get back...
Roger that. We'll be waiting for you.
I mean, like, how is he getting back? You got it to fly. Didn't people live there too? Like, I seem to remember that I explored a rather large area around Rabanaster. There were people in most of those areas, actually. Maybe it fell on, like, the Jawa copies that live in the Sand Sea or something that just attack everybody. Which, you know, would still be bad, but, like, the story is probably going to act like not a big deal that happens. Alright, I'm gonna say it. This is more emotional than the ending of Final Fantasy VIII.
Say my love is all you need to see you through. But I know these words are not quite true.
It's hard to believe a year has passed so quickly.
Thank you, Pinello.
Rabanaster is finally back to the way it was, like when my parents were still alive. We've lost so much, but I think it's important to put the past behind us and keep our eyes on the road ahead.
Oh, it's just there. It kind of does look cool. It's very Xenoblade Pill, you know?
She grows farther and farther away from us, but I guess that's how it has to be.
Just random giant wreckage mixed with actual green growing things. Very Xenoblade.
I am looking forward to seeing you at the ceremony.
You called, my lord.
is Bosch? I know he went with you to Arcades to
Damn.
further the cause of peace.
Bosch had to shave.
But still, I hope he comes back to Rabanastre and Ash soon. She has to keep up appearances now, so she would never say it, but I think she misses him.
And Larsa let Bosch read this.
We lose the Empire. Protect him. I would entrust him to no other's care.
I will keep him from harm. I promise you. For the Empire and for Dalmasca.
Your words put me at ease, brother. Sorry to leave you.
Time goes by, I know you'll see this of me. I love you enough to let you go free.
Oh, I haven't told you the most important part. Vaughn and I had been taking care of the straw, but it was stolen.
Stolen by
She just
who?
finished having her tuned up.
Who could have stolen the straw? What kind of person would do that?
Actually, stolen might not be the right word. If
Wow,
her owner
Mella's so
wants it,
happy.
There's not much we can do about it, is there?
Mella was the true hero of this game.
There's still plenty of time before the coronation. So Vaughn's going to pay the two of them a visit. You should see him. He can hardly wait. I'll be going too, of course. Every good sky pirate needs a partner, right?
So Balthier like fixed his daddy issues, right? Like his father is dead. He achieved like he kind of like fixed all the problems that like his family caused. Like he still just went back to being a pirate anyway. He's like, fuck it. I just actually like being a pirate. Alright, GG. That was Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. Yeah. Kind of a hard one to think about, you know? This version of the game, like this is a game that's been for a lot of different versions, and even like after the PC port, like they added a bunch of quality of life features. Like this version of the game is very easy. Everyone who played the game told me it was very easy, and it is just very easy. It is so easy to like create a really strong party that just kind of steamrolls everything. The original version of the game had some other aspects to it that could make it easy. Like you could get a really, really broken weapon. You get one of the strongest weapons in the game early on. Like maybe 2/3 of the way through the game, much earlier than I can get it here. In the end, the game kind of just... The only thing that really limited my characters was just like which items I had the patience to go get, and the cast time on the buffs. You know, like a full build party is just constantly buffed. And the buffs in this game, the buffs and debuffs in this game are really strong. So, I don't know how I feel about the gameplay overall. Like, it's hard to describe it as fun, but like it was kind of interesting. I was like actively sort of half engaged with it the whole time, you know? All the recognizable English voice talent is on side characters. It's kind of funny. But you know, the thing about it is that, and I keep feeling like I have to say this because people just like are so nostalgic for certain Final Fantasy games, right? But I don't think any Final Fantasy game has been really that balanced. Like, I think of the ones I've played, like 9 and 10 were probably the most balanced. Maybe like 4. You know, like a lot of these games, they have Final Fantasy is kind of like a series where you just have a lot of mechanics and statuses and things you can do and elements, and it's just like there's always going to be something they kind of overlook that just lets you kind of win, you know? These games are so popular and been popular for so long that everyone's found the really OP stuff that wins. And if you use that stuff, you will just win, you know? Now, even my favorite Final Fantasy game, ff6, has like fucking fixed dice Setzer attacking for 4 times. That shit is so insanely broken. That shit can solo DPS every enemy in the game. You could literally just play keep Setzer alive and win as a viable strategy. You know, like the hunt system is kind of cool. You can see why they sort of brought it back, at least in 15 and 16, right? Like, it's a nice way of doing things. I like hunting unique bosses in RPGs like this. That's why I like Xenoblade so much. I think it's kind of annoying the amount of walking you have to do and finding random NPCs and like there being like spawning conditions. I don't really like that very much. There's a lot more to this game than what's required to like just see the main story. The main story I did like a lot. I actually really like the I really like the story and like the main cast of characters and stuff. The pacing's a little bit weird in some places, but like I can see why people really like the story and like the world and stuff of this game a lot. It definitely succeeds at like all that stuff. I was invested in the end of the story. There are bunny girls. You know, if that's a qualification for you, there are bunny girls in this game. You like furry cuties, then I got a game for you. You know, for this being like the first big the first big Final Fantasy game without Nobuo Uematsu, the music's pretty good too. Although I did see in the thing like the ending song Uematsu worked on, and that is the best one. So I mean, he's still the GOAT, obviously. The port is really nice. Like the port has a lot of quality of life and is probably the most pleasant way to play the game. You can respec without any effort. You can, you know, like the autosave works perfectly. No crashes. Everything's upscaled nicely. It looks better than some games that come out now. Apparently, 2X and 4X were apparently in like a really early version of the game, like the first re-release of the game. I think they realized people would want it. It is sort of something that's just in most of the Final Fantasy game PC ports now. I think of it as like a PC port option, but I don't think those games got as many re-releases as this one did between original and PC port, if that makes sense. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Road to 13. I mean, check the queue. Check the Saturday queue. Pause champ. Who knows what might be there? Very mysterious, isn't it? Yeah, I will play FF13, and every minute Blazin is late for FF13 streams, he will get one late. Because he's told people to play this game like about 100 times in front of me. This is his favorite game, besides like Ys 8. So Blazin will be held to exceptionally high standards. Yeah, I don't know. I'd say this is like one of the higher tier Final Fantasy games for me. Like the way I think about it is FF6 and 7 are like the best. But this is like in the tier below them maybe. Like I think 4 is really good and I liked a lot of things about 10. This is probably somewhere around there. It's definitely like a game I would recommend. New Game Plus. Let's see what's actually in New Game Plus. I'm curious. Unless you are on Switch and Xbox, New Game Plus is entirely pointless. You don't keep anything from your playthrough, it only jumps you to level 90. Huh. Okay. Well, that's boring. Yeah, apparently this game came out on the Switch. I'm not sure it would look that good on the Switch. But yeah, that's ff12. This game's a solid 8 out of 10. Give it a try if you think the battle system looks like you would enjoy it at all. I think it'd be probably pretty polarizing for fans of normal turn-based games. It doesn't really feel like a turn-based game. It feels more like an auto battler or something where you like set up your goobers to fight and then manually intervene if you need to. Like, if you're manually playing it, I guess it's kind of just a turn-based game, but there's a lot of menus for that, so I wouldn't play it that way. FF is a turn-based series. It was once upon a time. Not anymore, now it's Devil May Cry. Yeah, anyway, I'm glad I think this game was worth the money. I'm glad I played it. Pretty cool game. Yeah, one bonus for people who've been around for this here. Watch my stuff, look at my suffering. Look at how painful this is. I'll play it from the start. Yeah, that's where you super. It's optimal to like super down at the bottom. Anyway, I picked this up from a save state and got an 18.8 and an 8.8. That's how much that cost. Mistake at the end cost. It cost a literal second. So this would have been 6th place or 7th place. What can you do? Sometimes you just choke. Sometimes you're just a big choker. Okay, well, I don't have anything else planned. I kind of want to go lie down and finish my Jedi game and prepare for the weather. Funny that like when I mentally committed to doing a short stream because no one came around for this game. Now everyone shows up and it would actually be fun to stream it. But what can you do? What can you do? Maybe the gameplay is the problem. You know, I did a story stream and everyone likes it. Y'all like the cutscenes and the nagels. Hey, Xenoblade X Definitive Edition is coming out in a week. Play it with me, Ryuka. Anyway. Yeah, I'm done yapping. Thanks for hanging out during the ending, and you know, hopefully no tornado tonight, and I'll see you guys whenever I start Yakuza 7. If you're only here for RPGs, or pick up. We're starting Sonic Mania. Okay, so if you like furry cuties because of the bunny girl, then show up for Sonic Mania where there's more furry content. Ash won't stream it, so I have to. Peace.